Guided by the devil Babata, Luo Feng enters the depths of the spaceship and finds himself in a magnificent hall. Entering the cabin, Luo Feng feels the vicissitudes of time, which makes him feel awe-inspiring. In the center of the cabin, a coffin made of special materials is suspended. Although there's no vitality inside this metal coffin, when Luo Feng looks up at the corpse in it, he feels a mighty pressure enveloping him as if he is in the vast universe. In front of him is the ruler of the universe, looking down at him with a pair of deep eyes. This sense of smallness stuns Luo Feng. This is the master of Yunmo planet. Babata's words seems to break the seal of Luo Feng and let him regain his ability to move again. Luo Feng's face is covered with cold sweat, his heart filled with shock. The breath of the corpse is too strong, and the sense of oppression he is feeling is many times more terrible than when he saw corpses before. Just looking at it, he feels like he's in Hong's field and imprisoned. It's unimaginable how strong this person was when he was alive. Luo Feng's surprise does not attract Babata's attention. The noisy little girl suddenly falls into silence, staring at the body lying in the coffin with her blue eyes. Master. With the murmur, a few glistening tears flowed down Babata's cheek. Luo Feng, who is still processing, is a little confused at the moment. Babata introduced herself earlier that she was an advanced AI. Why can this virtual intelligence still have emotions? After half a sound, Babata comes to herself. She wipes the tears on her face, then looks at Luo Feng and shouts, "Get down on your knees." Luo Feng looks at the little girl blankly in confusion. A hint of guilt flashes across Babata's eyes at the sight of Luo Feng's confused look and the idea of her snapping at him just now. She explains, "I haven't communicated with anyone for 50,000 years, and I'm a little grumpy." Although she is an intelligent creature, she has emotions. It is also because of emotions that she has endured 50,000 years of loneliness alone, which makes her emotionally unstable. The reason why she made Luo Feng kneel down is that Luo Feng is a descendant of Yunmo planet, and the body in front of her was the master of Yunmo planet. Babata's words make Luo Feng see the light. Suddenly, he thinks of the experience of him in the number 9 ancient relic. It is through that experience that he is selected as the successor of Yunmo planet. Babata, is the master of Yunmo planet you mentioned Hu Yanba? Luo Feng asks in a nervous tone. Babata blinks her innocent eyes, looking curiously at the young man in front of her. Yes, in your Earth language, it is Hu Yanba. Luo Feng takes a deep breath, and a look of solemnity and respect emerges in his handsome face. He kneels down in the direction of the metal coffin, making 3 solemn kowtows. The secret method Dun Tian he learned in the number 9 ancient relic is written by Hu Yanba. It is natural for him to worship this elder. Babata on the other side shows a look of relief, seeing that Luo Feng salutes her master respectfully, and the small wings on her back keep fluttering. Luo Feng, would you like to acknowledge my master as yours and become the future master of Yunmo planet? Asks Babata seeing that Luo Feng stands up. While speaking, the metal tail behind her has wrapped around Luo Feng's neck, and she shows a ferocious look, revealing her 2 tusks. Well, if you say no, I can only kill you in order to keep the secret for my master, says she in a threatening tone. Luo Feng feels a huge force locking his throat and lifting his whole body. However he struggles, he cannot get himself free from Babata's tail. Luo Feng's face is solemn, and he has no idea what to do with the wicked girl in front of him. She made him kneel down just now and then forces him to acknowledge a master. He still couldn't make it out at all. Babata doesn't really want to fight against Luo Feng, and soon let go of Luo Feng. Knowing that Luo Feng is full of doubts now, she takes the opportunity to introduce the background of Yunmo planet. Hu Yanba was once the most powerful person in the universe, and he lived for more than 60 million years. When hearing this figure, Luo Feng opens his mouth wide in shock. 60 million years? It's beyond his perception of time. Babata glances at the stunned Luo Feng with some disgust. Then she puts her hands on her chest, holds up her small head and says proudly, "Today, I will teach you a lesson to let you know the vastness of the universe." The clear and pleasant voice line shows her pleasure. Obviously, this little girl enjoys the feeling of being a teacher. In Babata's story, the universe is boundless, with many alien civilizations and powerful races. There are more than 210,000 planets with intelligent life in the Milky Way galaxy alone, but the Milky Way galaxy is only a part of the Black Dragon Mountain region. After all, the Black Dragon Mountain region contains more than 8,000 galaxies. Speaking of this, regardless of whether Luo Feng can accept this, Babata raises her snow-white chin higher, saying proudly, although the ruler of the Black Dragon Mountain star territory is relatively strong, he must be respectful when meeting my master. With a bang, Luo Feng feels that there is a thunder explosion in his brain, which jumbles his thoughts. Stop. Too much information finally overwhelms Luo Feng. In the number 9 ancient civilization relics, he knows that there is one above the stellar level in the universe, which is the universe level strong man. But Babata's words are far beyond his understanding of cosmic level strong men. Babata sighs at Luo Feng's question. It seems that there are too many things to teach this descendant of UNMO planet. Babata introduces that the strong in the universe are not limited to the planet level, stellar level, and universe level, above which are the domain master, the world master, and the immortality. As for Hu Yanba, the master of UNMO planet, he was once an immortal strong man. Speaking of this, Babata looks at Luo Feng and continues, Luo Feng, you have my master's heritage. With my help, it may take 100,000 years for you to become the world master. On hearing this, Luo Feng looks at Babata in astonishment, and then shakes his head bitterly. Neither the time of 100,000 years nor becoming the world master is far away from him. Then Babata turns the subject and says, but it's almost impossible for you to become immortal. You humans have poor aptitude. It's so hard to make the big achievement. Babata points it out with a look of regret. Babata, do me a favor. Seeing the disgruntled look on her face, Luo Feng couldn't help saying. Unexpectedly, Babata smiles cunningly and flies to Luo Feng, grinning, I just said it was almost impossible. In fact, there is another way to make your cultivation 10 and hundreds times faster. Luo Feng's expectant and curious eyes are very helpful. Babata's lovely face is full of sense of achievement. Instead of keeping him in suspense, she says, snatching body. It means to take the body of the powerful race of cultivating talents and use it for your own use, so that you can make up for the lack of innate aptitude.